It seems that this is a huge cat! Haha, I thought that she was not so big.
The only difficulty here is probably this guard, or is it not a guard?
Yes! It seems like an explosion! Wow, Tails, look! It feels like we're in prison! How do we get out of here? What should we do? Are we really going to stay here for the rest of our lives?
It seems like we're really in prison, and so let's better think about how to get out of here. Why is there a cat there anyway? Are we in a house for cats? Or is this their shelter? Okay, let's figure it out later. It's better to get out of here by ventilation.
Oh yes, I think that we'll deal with this cat later. Now let's better get through the ventilation. We're just like real cockroaches crawling around a stinking prison. Of course it's not a very good comparison. But okay, let's better think good and move further.
Wow, look, it seems like there are some spikes here. I think it's better not to jump on them because you can end up with holes at the bottom. Well, you understand me, so better let's quickly move on. And what do you think lies ahead?
Wow, look! It seems that this is a huge cat! Haha, I thought that she was not so big. And why is she even here? I thought that all cats and their owners sit at home, but it looks like this cat decided to get a job as a guard in this prison. Or why is she here? Or was she forced to work here? It seems that yes. After all, she is not here of her own free will. I think later we will find out for sure.
I think that most likely someone here is forcing her to work as a security guard. And by the way, do you have cat food with you? Maybe we can take some okra and throw it to the side to distract her and quickly run away to where we need to go. Although, why am I even asking? Because we are in prison. I don't think that you have anything. Most likely you have the same empty pockets as me. But okay, let's move on. I hope that the cat won't mistake us for fish or some kind of prey. Otherwise, the real hunt for us will begin.
Well, you came up with a good idea with cat food, but unfortunately I don't have it. Although maybe there will be something, but okay, let's forget about it. And so, it seems to me that now there will be something very fun. Yes! And there are! After all, these are toilets! And it seems that one of them stinks. And it smells really terrible. I think that we need to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Oh yes, thank God we ran away from these toilets. And it seems like there's some kind of parkour here. I think you can definitely stretch your legs here. But the main thing is not to fall down, because you can just burn everything you have on you. I mean, even the skin, okay? It seems like we're doing pretty well in this parkour. There's no reason to worry.
Ahaha! It seems like I fell once, but okay, let's go through it again. The main thing is that we can walk, and how did I even stay alive? It seems to me that we still have some abilities because to survive after the lava, I think it's simply impossible. We're Supermen ahead of the curve, and it seems like there's some kind of very fragile bridge here, but we cross it with ease.
Oh yes, it was easy. It seems that here a new test begins for us. These are some kind of thorns, but still they are simple. I think that this is an easy test that we can easily cope with, and so let's move on. Wow. It seems like there's some kind of huge ball here. I didn't even notice it right away, and it's also fiery. It's just scary. After all, he can easily poison us. I think that we shouldn't jump under him, but it's better not to even look at him at all. Otherwise, his eyes will suddenly start to melt from his heat.
It seems to me that what you say is correct, and we need to get out of here as quickly as possible. This ball doesn't inspire much confidence. It seems to me that if we sit alone with it, it will definitely crush us. So let's go to the next test. What do you think? What will happen next? Maybe some kind of fight? Or will everything still be according to the standard parkour and something else? Wow! Look, it seems that something new! This is some security guard who is chasing us in the hope of catching up with us. I hope that today, we will not fall into his clutches.
So it seems that we need to open this gate using a lever. It seems that's where he is. And yet everything is not as difficult as it seemed to us. The only difficulty here is probably this guard. Or is it not a guard? In general, he is very similar like a knight. Well, that is, like a medieval knight. But for some reason, he's pink. You saw his clothes? He really seemed to be pink. It seems that under this armor, there is a cat hiding. Well, exactly the same one that tried to catch up with us at the beginning. But okay, the main thing is that all this is already behind us, and we can do it with peace of mind. Move on, and don't be afraid of them.
Ha! Ha! It seems so. There really was a cat under the armor. It seems to me that it was definitely the same cat that wanted to catch us, but still we outwitted it and moved on. I didn't even understand at first, but okay. So Tails, what to do? It seems like this is some kind of super speed race. And in addition, I drank a drink that sped me up 1,000 times. I think that's very good, because we need to get out of this prison as quickly as possible. And this enormous speed will help us. Although I think if you are careless with such speed, you can simply lose control and end up crashing somewhere. But still, I think that everything will be okay with us.
I think that everything will be fine, because you already have experience in driving at such speeds. You are Sonic after all, and so it seems that this is the end of this race. Well, I think you really liked it. There's no need to even ask, because I saw your satisfied face when you were running, okay? It seems like some new room. And so, here we need a ladder to go further. It seems to me that we will need it to climb into the ventilation. Yes, it seems that this is so, because I don't see any other purpose for this ladder. Well, unless you throw it out the window out of anger. But we won't do that, it will be useful to us later.
Well, it seems like this staircase turned out to be quite useful. And so let's move on. Oops. It seems that there is some kind of huge fan here, which generates huge airflows. But stop! It seems that we are not thrown back so much from the wind. What happened? Did someone really break it? Or what's wrong with him? Or does it all seem to me, and in fact, everything is fine? Explain to me, Tails. Otherwise, I don't understand a little.
Yes, forget about this fan. We are already in a different place. It seems that this is some kind of parkour through pipes. I think that everything here is not as easy as it seems. Although you seem to pass everything deftly. Yes, this is parkour after all. It's actually easy. I don't even know why it seemed difficult to me. Because you passed it so easily and quickly. And so let's move on. And what's here? Some huge pipes and valves. I think there are exactly. We need to unscrew them. If we open them, then most likely the gas will stop flowing. And as I understand it, this gas is too hot. So it's better to do it right, so that you don't have to walk around with burnt skin.
I think this test is not difficult, and we can easily cope with it. Because here, we just need to unscrew all 3 valves, and that's it. It's so simple. You don't even need to think about it. But you should call that cat that was chasing us here, and then throw some bait right on the pipe. Well, for her to jump on it and get burned, it was very funny. Just imagine it. She would have a super evil face. I even think that it would turn red, just like a tomato. It would be unrealistically cool and funny. We would definitely have a very good laugh with you.
Oh yes, that would definitely be funny. I would even most likely start crying from laughter. Ha! Wow! Look! It seems that there are some huge air currents here again. I think it's better to use them. It seems that they give us a lot of speed in order for us to move. This is very cool, because we can simply increase our initial speed in this way several times. And it seems that we don't even need to jump here, because this wind does everything for us. You see? Because it just pulls us. And that's why we don't even need to jump.
Yes, it was cool. Wow, it seems that a huge flow of air lifted us up and thus we got into the ventilation. It looks like we just had some kind of air procedures. Okay, let's move on. Wow, look, it seems that this is some kind of boss. I didn't even notice him at first. I think I understand who it is. It's the same cat. Only now she's dressed in a chef's costume to make dinner, but it looks like she wants make it out of us. This definitely won't happen. We'll show her who needs to be made into an omelet. And it definitely won't be us.
Oh yes, it definitely won't be us. We'll show her who's boss. I think that this bazooka that you took will definitely help us with this. Because as I understand it, Lona shoots some kind of fruit, but I don't think that she shoots normal clean fruits. I think that most likely there are some rotten fruits there. And that's why this bazooka still exists. Because I don't think that anyone will allow us to shoot normal food. And so she's about to explode. Whoa. It seems that she threw us back very hard. But how did this happen? It seems that we flew somewhere in the wrong place. Where are we? Is this really the end of our lives? I don't believe in this. We shouldn't do this. It's stupid to die.
Wow, Tails! Did you see this? It seems that we actually flew into some kind of stratosphere. I definitely haven't seen anything like this before. It's good that we came back. Even if I honestly can't believe that this is possible. Well, the cat flew away from the explosion. What a horror it was. It seems to me that this cat had too much dynamite in its stomach. But okay, I think we should forget this quickly. It seems that we have a new concern, some kind of huge slide, and it seems that she gave us a good time. To be honest, I even liked it all, but it seems that we won't be riding such roller coasters forever. Well, okay, we'll get out of here just fine without it.
Oh yes, it was really cool. It seems that now we need to move on. Let's see what awaits us now. It seems that this is some kind of huge fan that wants to throw us up. But besides it, there are also some lasers. I don't think that getting caught by them would be a great idea. So it's better let's not jump on them and everything will be okay. It's better to just fly around them as best we can, because you don't have any thoughts of bumping into them. Okay, it seems like we're going through them normally.
Calm down, Tails. Everything will be fine. Just trust me, and I will do everything. The main thing is not to be too nervous. And it seems that we can assume that we have already passed these lasers, and I feel that we have very little left to go through this path and get out of prisons. And so it seems that we just need to go through these platforms. Well, it's not difficult, because I know the tactics that will help us. I can do it all with one stick, and it will be very easy and fast.
They seem to have passed. What do you think is hidden behind this huge door? Wow, look. It seems that this is some kind of huge robot, and it seems to have the head of a cat. Yes, this is the same cat that is chasing us. Well, it seems that now we need to show that we are still stronger than it and can defeat it. And so come on, let's show her who's boss. Shoot this bazooka right in her face and hands. I think these are her weak points. Yes, it seems that she doesn't like it at all. That means we're doing everything right and will soon defeat her and lift the curse on her poor guards.
Oh yes, You're saying everything correctly, just look at her. She's definitely not feeling very well anymore. Fragments are pouring out of her. You see it too, right? It looks like our victory is already very close to us. Yes, it seems like an explosion. We can assume that we defeated her. It was just a wonderful fight. And we won! Do you think we saved the world? Or at least those guards who were in cat suits? I still think that yes. And now we can go home with peace of mind, and even we can say that we are champions. Because not everyone will be able to make this journey and also defeat the boss.
It's hard to say who we saved with this fight, but I think that we definitely saved us. Well, that is, we will definitely be safe, because this cat is no longer there and we can be free. And yes, you correctly noted that we are already even champions, or something like that you called us. But still, I think that the guards lost the same curse because of which they were all turned into cats, but we still saved them, right? And even today we were real superheroes. Because not everyone can defeat such a robot.
But still, we must admit that the battle was difficult, and we, like real cool dudes, defeated this cat and saved the whole world. But without our subscribers, we definitely would not have done this. Thank you for your support, like and subscribe to the channel, and also watch others episodes of our fun adventure.